Good day, everyone, and welcome to Obidient Family TV. The program now Hope Alive. Yes, Hope Day. For people who believe that a new Nigeria is possible. Today will be Sunday. Wherever on a day, I greet you well. And I carry matter enter today, only me for studio. Because of, say, I dey hear the talk where our own Comrade Aisha, as he take talk and the kind vexation where they enter inside there and the threat to life where we say it happen there. And we know the mind, when we hear all the things where we say it happen, we need to come together to talk about what is really going on in Nigeria. We just came out of a rerun or a by-election throughout the states in Nigeria. And in this very election where happened just yesterday, with the hear saying the right result again. This thing don't start, the trend don't begin to happen from Kogi to Imo State governorship election, carry enter other ones where we say this thing, state assembly elections and now federal legislative, that is NAS assembly elections. And this trend continues to go on and on. When they talk about the insecurities, where we say it happen for Nigeria, every day, Obidient Family TV go come out, talk about our own Comrade Aisha Yesufu go come out, even upload more than 5 videos to let Obedience know what is actually going on in Nigeria. Now, the threat has become obvious to her as she assesses today. However, if we see waiting to happen, the kidnappings, what we say they happen. Now, for everybody they see them as they happen, no be say we just they project waiting no happen. We see the one of Ekiti people where the children where they arrest. We see say they don't they talk say they don't rescue those people. Thank God. Whether na crowdfunding for ransom, now bring them out, but every credit don't begin they go to Chief Tinubu, now rescue them. Whether na crowdfunding ransom them pay, we never hear say they don't catch any kidnapper. But we hear say the bus driver then kill him, but the other children and the teachers where they there say they rescue them. They no one talk how much them pay. And this kidnapping thing don't become epidemic in Nigeria. Whether for Abuja or then they talk about Anambra before. Now it don't begin to touch every nook and crannies in Nigeria. And we come out to the talk about them. Still, go they hear some people go they threaten the people that are opposition without us and Comrade Aisha and several other obedience and well-meaning Nigeria who criticize this government to do the needful. How can we say we have a democracy? Whatever on a day make on a check and well. But waiting they pay me where carry me come studio now. Now this issue of Aisha Yesufu saying somebody is talking about DSS arrest. They have said this thing before. We ignored. Today again, Aisha by herself is repeating it again. Whether they are planning this and it's coming out from somebody else, we need to let them know that the obedient revolution is just loading. Nobody should touch any obedient anointed. Aisha Yesufu happens to be not just a leader or a vibrant obedient, but somebody who is dear to the opposition, who bring out her time and resources to make sure that obedience everywhere hear what is happening in Nigeria on a daily basis. So I am calling all obedient movement worldwide. I'm calling all well-meaning Nigeria who knew of what happened on the 25th of February, who knew 2023, by the way, and who also knew the way we have been going down in this country and how things have become so bad for the poor that even the elections that happened yesterday, they are now buying votes between 50,000, 60,000 to the lowest of 20,000 in a broad daylight. They are now writing results in a broad daylight. When they do all these things, we just talk. But when it comes to touching one of our members, which is the Comrade Aisha Yesufu, they dare not. And I call on all Obidient movement and well-meaning Nigerians to actually talk about this. Let's discuss more about the presidency or the Tinubu's administration shutting the mouths of the opposition. That is not how democracy works. So you can make your comment on the comment section and also like and share for other Obedients to hear directly from Aisha Yesufu. How she said it, who threatened her, who voiced the opinion of DSS. Who is that person? They are all in Nigeria here. And Aisha is not going anywhere. We need to listen to her. Also go to her channel, credit to the video that she did, and watch and hear her and what she spoke about. This also happened to David Hundeyin some time ago. We had to call a meeting of all the Obedients when they threatened him in Ghana, and they ransacked his apartment, and that matter went viral. At the end of the day, we found out that they have left David Hundeyin to be. Now they want to face Comrade Aisha. It's not going to happen because Obidient revolution will be loading to the extent that they will not expect. But let's listen to what Comrade Aisha had to say about this threat to her life.
So let me even apologize beforehand. Maybe I might get a bit angry as I go on. For me, I always my inside matches my outside. The way I feel, that's the way I react to things. And if I'm angry, you're gonna see it. If I'm funny, laughing, whatever. So I did a tweet yesterday, and that tweet was simply saying that Nigeria does not have a president. That's the grim truth. That's the grim reality that we all have to face. Of course, there were people, some of them, insulting, saying all sorts of things. There was even one that was like, "Oh, is this not a treasonable comment? Shouldn't the security agents be doing something about it? Shouldn't anything be doing shouldn't something be done about it?" And I replied to it, and I was like, just imagine yourself. You are a citizen, you are not a slave. But see the way you're thinking that, oh, all of a sudden they should come and arrest me because I said there's no president in the country. People are being killed. People's lives are not being protected. Kids are being taken from their houses. They are being killed. And yet all you're thinking about is to defend, one drug dealing person indicted in drug dealing, certificate forger and all of that that doesn't even care about you. So I did all of that and I left. One of the things about having so many followers is that I don't get to see a lot of messages that people post. Sometimes it takes days. And I just went in today and I saw this message from a lady that calls herself an investigative journalist, Kemi Olunolo or something like that. And she's like, "Oh yeah, Nigeria has a president. Aisha, Nigeria has a president. Leave the country if you think so, that DSS are discussing your matter." I'm like, what stupid mentality is that you're telling me, more Aisha Yesufu, that I should leave the country? No, it's Tinubu that will leave the country. Tinubu left before. Did he not go on exile before? He's the same one that will leave that country again, and not Aisha Yesufu. For people, you sit down and think that this country belongs to certain people, that I should leave the country for some people. Nigeria does not have a president. I didn't put water in my mouth when I'm saying it. I am saying it and I am repeating it. Nigeria does not have a president. That thing that is occupying Aso Villa is not a president. That thing rigged his way into office. That is not a president. And there's something my husband always says. Anytime he says that thing, it busts my head. And I might not be able to quote him very well. He always says, when people are talking about, "Oh, are you not afraid your wife will be this or that, your wife will be killed, or you will be killed, or you yourself, they will come after you, this, that." He always says, look, he said, I'm not quoting that. He said, we are born here. We are of here. We go nowhere. We die here. This is our country. Anything that will happen, let it happen. DSS. I looked at that and said, DSS. DSS, that useless organization, is the most useless intelligence agency in the world. That Nigerian, that DSS, SSS, they call themselves. Is the most useless of the security agencies in Nigeria. DSS will never have intelligence on people who are terrorizing Nigeria. DSS will never have intelligence on people who are killing Nigeria. It is on innocent citizens that they have intelligence on. It is when they are planning peaceful protests that all of a sudden DSS, they have intelligence. People are killing Nigerians in the forest. Where is DSS? That more Aisha Yesufu should be afraid of DSS. Then burn them well, let them come and arrest me. What are they going to do that terrorists are not already doing? Oh, they are going to arrest me. Aren't terrorists abducting people, kidnapping people? At least when DSS arrest me, I won't pay ransom. Or what else? They are going to kill me. I was born to die. I'm 50 years old. You think I'm afraid of death? A young girl was killed this year, just this year that we entered, last month, January. A young girl was killed. What was her crime? Nothing. Simply staying in her house. They came, they abducted her and her 5 sisters. They killed her because ransom was not paid. Her result recently came out. She made a first class. A first class brain. Was not protected by this country. Citizens are being killed. Children, another one, 13-year-old. She was killed. She's the firstborn of her parents. They kidnapped them at that same time. And they took her, because they didn't pay a ransom on time, they killed her. And you think I'm better than the people that they're abducting and killing. So if DSS want to kill me, they should feel free and kill me. If it's arrest that they want to arrest me, okay, what is it? I eat once a day, so they won't even be spending too much money on me. I live 30 minutes away from their office. They know my address, they know my phone number, they know my everything. So they're not going to even be looking for me anywhere. Even if they call me and tell me to come. More, I will carry myself and go there. Who is afraid of arrest? Who is afraid of arrest? The people in prison are freer than the people that are outside. At least somebody will be there guarding me. Rather than this one that we are all. Who is guarding us? That they sit down and tell me that, oh, DSS, they are talking about you. They will come and pick you, face your family, face yourself and face your family. Nigeria is my family, and I'm facing Nigeria. On my 40th birthday, I made a pact between me and my God. There was nobody there with me. It was me thinking in my thoughts, meditating between me and my God. And I said to God, if you give me another 40 years, and I live here for another 40 years, I'm going to devote it to Nigeria. And I've just done 10 years. Of that 40 years, I said, if God gives me. So if God gives me that 40 years that I asked for, I have 30 more years. And on my 80th birthday, if I'm still alive on my 80th birthday, that's when I'll be like, Nigeria matter, I will hands off. I will not be doing my baby girl, my old woman baby girl. But until then, you people are going to hear me on this Nigerian matter. Somebody said, oh, Aisha, if not, you will die for nothing. I rather die for nothing than to live for nothing. It's you people that are afraid of death. Since 2014, I've been saying yesterday's victims were once survivors. Today's victims were yesterday's survivors, and tomorrow's victims will be today's survivors. You think I was talking to you? No, I was talking to myself. Telling myself that those people that I say today that they killed them yesterday or today, they also survived. That's me too. I'm a potential victim waiting to happen. I've known that for years. I wait for it. I'm not missing word or running away. Coming to tell me that DSS are on my matter. DSS are discussing me. Let them, because they are so useless. That's why it's Aisha Yesufu's matter they will put on the table. Not matter of securing the country. Not matter of ensuring getting intelligence that will ensure all of those terrorists, all of those kidnappers, all of those Fulani terrorists and whatever that are all over the places, that they will go after them and get them and, go do the needful with them. It's Aisha Yesufu. Now Aisha Yesufu, now they bust on her head. Me can't arrest me now. Me, I know they run anywhere. I stay here. I travel in and out of this country. Yes, because for me, staying in Nigeria, it's not that, oh, it's a must, I must stay in Nigeria. That's why I always tell people, I don't want to be a public servant. I love my freedom. When I feel sit down here, my daughter will be like, oh, mommy, and I'll look at her and say, you want me to come? She'll be like, yes, I want you to come. I want to meet my husband and say, oh, see what, daughter? He say, maybe she needs you over there. I say, the next thing, they don't cut ticket for me. I don't travel my own waka go. Stay as I have to stay. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or whatever. If I just want to do a few days, I will come back. That's where I live my life. I'm not here because I have to. Those of them because they think they have two passports. that they can do and undo. Moi, I don't have any other passport. I am not interested in any other passport. I have Nigerian passport. My green passport. See it here, green passport. This is what I have. And anywhere, everywhere, I am proud of my green passport. I dey take and waka. I know they collect nonsense from anybody. I dey take and waka proudly anywhere. I don't need, and the fact that I don't have a second passport is because it's not because I couldn't get the opportunity or I didn't want. It's me deliberately. I didn't want to. Remember when the UK were doing their what the entrepreneurship way that you get? How much was it that you invest there? You have a pathway to get it in like 3 years, 5. You get your a British passport or whatever. I know a lot of my friends that were disturbing me. Oh, I shall get. I said no. I am okay with my Nigerianness, and nobody, they no born that person well that would make me leave Nigeria for that person or make me leave my country. No, you will rather Kukuma kill me. I told DSS so. I've recently lost 20 kg, and I even want to lose more 20 kg. So I eat once a day. They don't need to feed me too much. I need small space for my exercise. Shikena, I'm good. I'm not breastfeeding any child. My youngest child is 22. And in my house, we discuss death. Even in my parents' house, we discuss death. It's a normal thing to us. We are born to die. We are not the one that, oh, they are afraid of death. It's something that we discuss casually and whatever. It's a matter of fact in life. So there's no this thing that I'm afraid. So even if they kill me, they will not even find, my cost will not be too heavy for them to carry. For all of those of you sitting down and all you're thinking about is, oh, DSS should come and arrest her. DSS, oh, your cup will be full. You will do this, you will do that. Let my cup be full. What will they do that they have not done before? What will they do that terrorists are not doing? There's nothing. The good thing that government do, which is to provide, which is to protect lives and property, they've not been able to do it. This legitimate government that is being headed by Chidi, they've not been able to do it. Economic empowerment, they've not been able to do it. It's to steal, it's to loot from the masses. That's what they know how to do. Good governance, they don't know how to give. Development, they don't know how to do. Economic empowerment, to work on the economy of a country. Even stability, fiscal policy, 0. Monetary policy, 0. So what is it? Who are you sitting down? Is it those people that are afraid of you? Or those people that are looking for peanuts from you? Or those people that are waiting for you to give them contracts? You think those are the kind of people that Aisha Yesufu is? God forbid. You can't give me what God has not given to me. What God has given to nobody. They not born any of una way may take an out from me. You can't. You can never. You understand? You can never. So you sit down there, you're saying that, oh, they should come and arrest Aisha Yesufu. Let them come and arrest me now. Who they fear arrest? Anyani bawa nokbo. Aha gbuso aga agogore. Waiting. They break here na skull. Na brain they inside. Nothing else. Wait till blood go come up.
I don't hear from Comrade Aisha. Say some people they wait for Obidient Family TV program, and they no go look at on Comrade Aisha's videos. But we they encourage you that they go check waiting Aisha they post. Some of them would they carry and come this very side make on see. And if our own they talk, no matter how our own the verse reach, we go no say threat day. And when threat day and no move day to subdue that very threat fit materialize. And when somebody will be say it don't become your leader, they don't carry and enter somewhere, then at that time scramble go begin. Make we begin now to the talk, make them know say obedient movements. They talk say, make them no triumph. If they triumph, that revolution where they don't they talk about since, the hardship where they don't throw Nigerians inside since, it go begin to manifest. People don't they share their sword since they wait. People don't begin they keep quiet, say, make we begin to re-strategize against 2027. But all those ones, we then strategize, but to touch one of our own anointing. Now that one I know what make we take at all. We must protect our own. We must voice it out that we are the official opposition. And for being official opposition, we will criticize what the government is not doing correct, because the masses are suffering in Nigeria. There is anywhere. Everything that you want to buy that is imported you can't even deal with it. Recently, we heard about the sack of the 2 policemen that collected bribe, so-called bribe, from the Oyibo woman with the drive bike where we show. These 2 policemen, do you know that later they came to confess that they have been working for the Nigerian police for 3 years without payment, without salary? How those people no go ask, give me money for road? How they no go ask? The Nigerian government has impoverished its citizens to the extent that almost, I can't even know the percentage. I want to position a percentage that has turned criminal acts, kidnapping, just to make money, demanding millions, which the government readily pay or assist to pay. Where is the security we are talking about? So, what am I saying? I'm calling all Obedience worldwide and winning Nigerians to know that this administration or the DSS and all other security agency should face the security challenges bedeviling this nation and not jump into the affairs of the Obedient movement, which officially are the opposition, which is required in a democratic process. Make we hear as our own Dere Farotimi how Intake explains some certain things to our people where they ask certain questions, especially about revolution. It is not until something happens drastically before we see a revolution. A revolution is not fighting, it's not carrying arms. It's rejecting what the government that is doing wrongly. Maybe give them kudos on the ones that are doing as a credit for them doing it well. Let's take a listen to Dere Farotimi.
5 questions. One is from a gentleman called Prince Samson. He says, is Showore's style of revolution ideal, or do Nigerians need a more organized approach in taking back their country? First thing first, let me say this. If you ask if Showore's style is ideal, question to ask is, has any other person come out with any organized plan for a revolution? Fact of the matter is there's nothing with which to compare. He's been consistent in calling for one. Whether a better job could have been done in articulating one, that's up to posterity to judge. But the fact of the matter is that you cannot fault the man for his recognition of the fact that the Nigerian system is beyond redemption. The critical disconnect is in an inability to communicate these effectively to the Nigerian people. And you really can't blame that on the man, because if he wasn't communicating that, people